Hello again, Bill Jones, recapturefederalism.com. Recapturefederalism.com. Recapture Federalist Papers 51. And here we are again, talking about communism and treason. And we're going to talk more about the media, party press media, talking about propaganda and agitation and all this, democratic centralism and all of it. All of it. Let me get my out of the way. I, William R. Jones, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I will bear truth, faith, and allegiance to the same. So help me God. Yeah. Again, as I say, joined the United States Navy, 1965, July. Enemy then was communism, it's communism now. It's communism continuously. And nobody talks about it. And the press doesn't talk about it. The free press, oh, that's right, they're not free, they're Communist Party press. That means they're part of the enslavement of the free, we the people. And I'm going to talk about the political situation, election coming up. And it's all. So we got communists in here. We've had communists before Obama, but we have Obama. No, we don't talk about it. In fact, he's a communist. His father was a communist too. Roosevelt was a communist. Almost all of these guys are communists, different degrees. Different degrees. Because they don't ever talk about communism. They never talk about misprision of communism since 1909 law. And that law came into effect. Progressives were already around. They'd already had the insurrection started, but nobody enforces that law, the 1909 18 U.S.C. Chapter 115. Now, I'm going to talk about elections. And I'm going to talk about elections, yeah. And treason, and communism. It's all about communism. I got 5 medals and 1 citation, all of them fighting communism. Out in the Atlantic, searching for Soviet communist submarines, discriminated against by Harvard people, demonstrating against anti-war. We didn't have anything to do with Vietnam. Didn't have anything to do with Vietnam. We were looking for Soviet communist submarines. Oh, press didn't report that either out there in Boston. No. But they encouraged, through their writings, demonstrations against the military. And you got people like Juan Williams, yeah, from Fox, and Geraldo Rivera. Geraldo Rivera, I did a piece on him. He admits he was an anti-war person, pro-communist. Oh, he doesn't say pro-communist. No. That got to keep that quiet. Yeah. But he is. Now we're going to talk about elections. And you have people like Juan Williams and Geraldo Rivera and Fox. And I have Fox because they have Democratic strategists and Republican Main Street establishment strategist on there. Commie heavy, commie light. Which is better than commie heavy on all the other ones. Now, you have on MSNBC the Reverend Al Sharpton. I don't know if he's still there or not. It doesn't make any difference. He's there or not. He was there, is there. I don't check. I don't listen to MSNBC. It's all communist. He is a community organizer, a communist community organizer. You don't tell people that, NBC. Chris Matthews is communist. They have, he used to have on his show on MSNBC, and I don't know whether they still do or not, but it doesn't make any difference. It's still communist. But they used to have, from editor of Chicago Tribune. He used to be on there. I forget his name right now. Doesn't make any difference. You've been promoting and not mentioning Jesse Jackson in Chicago as a communist. Been a communist for 4 or 5 decades, since 1965, enslaving the Negroes in Chicago. The Negroids. Yeah. And everyone else. But you have under democratic centralism, I'm going here, Guidelines of the Communist Party, 1921, democratic centralism. Because you get the Communist Party, they don't believe in state constitutions or nothing like that. It's all democratic centralism. It's been that way since 1848. They've been promoting that. BLM and land grabs and property grabbing. But here, democratic centralism, line item number 6 it starts. Democratic centralism in the Communist Party organization should be a real synthesis, a fusion of centralism and proletarian democracy. This fusion can be attained only on the basis of constant activity, the constant common struggle of the entire organization. Democracy. Madison and under the insurrection, Federalist Papers, 9 and 10. 10, James Madison wrote it and said, we are not a pure democracy. We're a republic. We're a compound republic. He did the Federalist Paper 51, which is the biggest one. I was told that by a professor when I was studying public administration, went back to school in the 90s. Professor Stover told me, hey, 51 is all the 85, Federalist Paper 51 is very important. And he was right. He was right. Very important. And it's not a democracy, it's a compound republic under confederacy, confederation. That's what it is, under 51. That's what it's supposed to be. People of the states have the rights under those state republics. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But that's your treason. See, they don't honor that because of political party supremacy. And this is how they do it. Fusion. There's political fusion going on. This is written in 1848, the Communist Manifesto. And they were talking about a democratic constitution and democracy also. Fusion, political fusion was big in the 1840s in the United States. And it's big now. 1992, Ross Perot, a third-party candidate, was used to get Clinton elected. And they got the majority of the votes, under 50% of the votes. But now, you have the party, political party press candidates, the Democrat communist, Bernie Sanders, he openly on his website got the fist up, the Lenin fist of violence and hatred. And he says a progressive socialist. And you got Hillary, the bitch, the commie bitch. Hillary, the liar, the communist liar, the commie liar, progressive. I'm more progressive than he is progressive, and I'm why you don't ever say they're communist. Progressives are communist, libertarian. Liberation theology. Liberation theology. Nobody questions. Barack Obama says he's a Christian. He's not a Christian. Liberation theology. He's a communist. He's a communist. But they lie. They lie a lot. And they follow the Communist Manifesto. Should be up there charges of treason. Should have never gotten office. If you would have told the truth, the press people, he's a communist. But the fusion, it's illegal in 7 states, by the way, including Illinois. And Madigan, commie state House Speaker of the House, Chicago Democrat, communist, he'll put up people, Republicans, say they're Republicans, draw some votes off. And that's how they got Quinn in. Didn't work this last time, so now they got Ronner in. Now, he must be a communist because he hadn't called me up and said, hey, Bill, what's the story here? You file communism, treason. Tell me about it. No, you don't want to know. Hey, he's a treasonist too. Now, fusion, this election, all these people, you have the 2 parties, which are political illegal, no legal basis or authority for political parties to operate. I've been over this. Take my word for it. I can make that argument from George Washington. So they have all these things. They have like debates and discriminated against 2 veterans. One a Vietnam veteran, Mr. Webb, Democrat. Oh, he had no traction at all, no press at all. Gilmore, also from Virginia, governor. Army intelligence. Oh, man, he didn't know, no. And we don't, how many press people you got, the Vietnam veterans, military veterans? No, you don't have any guys that did the oath. Then you got Mr. Trump, a communist businessman who admits that he's involved in communist racketeering, dealing with the political parties, treasonous. That's why he got all his money. It's how he got all his money. He admits it. He paid off people. He built a building in Chicago. Now, Chicago Press, you build a building in Chicago, you pay off people. You pay off people. You bribe people. That's against law. It's against law. But the press don't talk about that. They're pushing him. They're pushing him. Oh, they're pushing him. Yeah. He called up the day before he announces, he calls up Bill Clinton, Democratic president. When he left office, by the way, he gave 16 pardons to FALN members. The L stands for liberation. They're communist, Puerto Rican freedom fighters, communist freedom fighters. Yeah. Fusion. You're involved in promoting communist, treasonous people. And you don't tell people that. Why is that? And that's it for now, for today.